Hello, this is Dipstick with another game collection video. This time it's my fighting game, beat 'em up, hack and slash, wrestling game collection PS2. Lots of hidden gems here, rare games, quality games, and a few games that made me want to slash my wrists and drown myself. But yeah, let's get started. Backyard wrestling, don't try this at home. Funny story with this game, I just remember finding it in my collection. I don't remember buying it or anything like that. It was just there one day. It was really weird. It's like the wrestling gods delivered it onto me. Bret Hart delivered it onto me. Yeah, it's just really weird. I have no idea. I've never played it actually, but yeah. Musashi, Samurai Legend. This game is basically Kingdom Hearts, and if you thought Kingdom Hearts was kind of off with the camera and the platforming, etc., then yeah, this game's even worse. This is still a decent game though. It's worth a shot. Look at that hair, holy crap. Street Fighter 2, the Anniversary Edition, Hyper. Let me know what your favourite fighting game is on PS2 in the comments. This game, I love the remixed soundtrack for this game. Blood Will Tell, Tezuka Osamu's Dororo, I guess. This is an interesting game. You play as a samurai who's lost all of his body parts. For example, the game starts in black and white because he's lost his eyes, which I didn't know was a thing. Is that a thing when you lose your eyes, you start seeing in black and white? But yeah, this is kind of a sought after game, kind of valuable. Def Jam Fight for New York. Let me know what your favourite wrestling game is as well. War of the Monsters. Bujingai. Sword Master, yeah. It's a decent game. Raging Blades. Yeah, I might consider this a hidden gem. It's not bad. There's multiple characters to choose. You go through stages. Kind of reminds me of Golden Axe in a way. Primal. Beat Down Fists of Vengeance. Some of these games kind of like blur together to me. I don't remember if I played this. I mean, it was either that or this Urban Reign that was decent. I can't remember which. Way of the Samurai. This is a really cool game. It kind of looks like a generic samurai game, but it kind of plays out like a old samurai movie. and the game technically is 2 hours long, but if you die in this game, you're dead and you have to start all over again. But there's lots of branching paths, and every playthrough is different. So yeah, it's really interesting. Tekken 4. Probably the weakest Tekken, although some people might argue it's Tekken 8 now. And I still really liked it, but yeah, probably the weakest one. Way of the Samurai 2. There's quite a few of these games actually. Soul Calibur 3. I loved this game mostly for Chronicles of the Sword, which had RPG elements, and I used to create Final Fantasy characters in that mode. The Bouncer. This was the first game I owned on PS2. Well, this and Just Bring It. And I remember playing this. I couldn't progress very far though, because I didn't get a memory card with my PS2. I had to wait a while. But I did like this game, even though it's kind of a mess. Capcom vs SNK 2 Mark of the Millennium 2000. This was recently released on the Capcom Fighting Game Collection 2. Mak and Shao Demon Sword. This is a hack and slash by Atlas. Really interesting. There's also this is also on the Dreamcast. It's called Mak and X, but the Dreamcast version is first person, while this is third person, and I prefer third person. The Dreamcast version is kind of awkward. Drakengard 2. Street Boys. This is a really bad beat 'em up. Seven Blades. I think this is a decent game as well. I'm struggling to remember it, but I think so. I should replay some of these games actually. I will be doing like a PlayStation 2 Hidden Gems video eventually, so I'll play through them again then. Jet Li Rise to Honor. Shinobi. Smackdown, Here Comes the Pain. Probably the best wrestling game on PS2, or the best wrestling game in general. I had a lot of good times throwing my friend off the cell in that game. Tekken Tag Tournament. Castlevania. Saint Seiya the Hades, Street Fighter Alpha Anthology. Yeah, this is the 3 Alpha games plus Gem Fighter. Nightshade. This is another hidden gem, I'd say. Again, I need to replay it to remember it properly. Yakuza. I'm a fan of the Yakuza games. Dead or Alive 2. Great game, although I played the Dreamcast version more. Drakengard. SmackDown vs Raw 2008. For some reason I have 2 copies of this. I have one on the Wii as well. Galarian's Ash. Virtua Fighter 4 Evolution. This game has awful voice acting, but it's a great game. There's actually I remember a rivalry back in the day between this and Tekken 4, and I preferred this. Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks. Really good beat 'em up. Devil May Cry 3 Dante's Awakening. Yeah, I love the DMC series. Well, apart from 2, I guess. And I think this was the version where the normal mode was actually the hard mode in the Japanese version, and yeah, it was pretty tough. SmackDown vs Raw 2006. Probably the last great SmackDown game. Maximo Army of Zin. Fighting Fury. Deadly Strike. Demon Summoner. World Heroes Anthology. And we saved the best for last. Tekken 5. My favourite Tekken game and my favourite PS2 fighting game. I spent so many hours on this game, beating the arcade mode and customizing my characters. And that's it. My next video is probably going to be the rest of my PlayStation 2 collection. Like I already did one for RPGs, so next time will be like the rest of the rest, survival horrors, shooters, etc., stuff like that. But yeah, if you liked the video, give it a like, comment, tell me your favourite fighting game on PS2 and wrestling game, and subscribe. Thanks.